we go. And we're live. Even though it says we have a bad stream, we're live.
Hello.
Live on somebody's channel.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing?
Bad stream.
I mean, that's a matter of opinion, I'd think.
I know, right?
Yeah, it is a matter of opinion. That thing can kiss my ass. Fucking YouTube doesn't know what it's talking about.
I didn't drink enough water yesterday. And I had some bad stream going on today.
That's all dark and yellow looking. You, sir, have a very dark amberish color.
Hurrah.
How's everybody doing this afternoon or evening, as it were, depending on where you are in the world? Or morning, or wherever the fuck again you are.
Over there. How you doing over there?
Just remember, wherever you go, there you are.
So you're
Where
not.
you are is where you'll be.
What do I see out there so far? Even Shadow's out there, the Zebras in the house, King Jig, Nate 38, Church. Oh, look at that, there's a stand-up in that crowd. Keith Black, Kenny B's out there, DC Rackley's in the house, Cam Man is out there. What else is in there that I missed here? Oh, Meter's out there in the comments too. Robert Knight, Andrew Yeaton.
Shane Smith. He's a sexy son bitch, that guy.
Oh yeah, that Shane Smith, he is. Got a old good-looking family too.
That's right.
Hattie Tooney! What's happening, brother?
Another Toonie.
Proud.
How's everybody doing this evening? How are you guys out there in the audience? How are you hanging in there?
Oh, there's Jig. What's up, Jig?
I want to start the show off with two things here, because I have two things at the top of my mind right now. Number one, 2 days on the Adore Eliquid YouTube channel. They're going to be talking about some of this wonderful stuff. A little early release party there. Tasty. But that is at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central.
3:30 Pacific.
3:30 Pacific time.
Right as I'm leaving work.
1:30 Hawaii, noon 30 Alaska.
So, go check that out on Friday. Again, that's Friday. So this Friday, the 2-week time is over. We're at 2 days. And also, next week, Wednesday, I did want to mention, I may or may not have a show. Well, of course, because it is Independence Day here in the United States, so I have a 3-year-old who has yet to stay up late enough to see fireworks. As much as I don't agree with fireworks anymore, no banging and noises, I'm still going to go fight my way through it just so my son can enjoy it. And got to make sure he has a good time.
Exactly. It's all about the kiddos.
So,
That's right.
depending on what time that gets done, I might do a late show. I'm not going to post anything next week about it, so you won't see anything in the Facebook feeds. It'll be just all of a pop-up show if I do something. And it'll be ending at my normal time because I still have to work on fucking Thursday, even though I have Wednesday off. Cocksuckers.
Welcome to the club,
Like they do.
Yep. Other than that, I didn't have any other main concerns I wanted to talk about, but mostly, fucking this Friday, go hang out on the Adore Eliquid YouTube channel. Go say hello to Dawn and everyone else who's going to be there, and find out what the new hotness is. That new. Okay. Hello, Christine. Welcome. Raven Shadow says, Don, just take my money now, please. Just shut up and take my money.
Getting a message from Vinyl and Vapor. It's fun. You announce a guest and then you're not particularly sure if they're still down for it because you talked to them a while ago. So you have to double check and make sure they're down with it and then wait to find out if they're down with it. It's a joy of booking guests for shows. But he's totally down.
See, and that's why I do all this stuff last minute most of the time, because that way I don't have to worry about the, oh my god. Besides, I don't know too many big names that are going to want to come on my show just to fuck off for 2 hours.
Valid point.
Oh, there's plenty of them that would be like, wait, I don't have to really think?
No,
All right.
we just come in and talk shit. Oh, speaking of talking shit, Beauty, you coming to Detroit next year? I had to get that out of the way bright and early here on the show. What's up there, Paul? Oi!
Is it Subhuman or Zilla?
No.
Paul?
The cunt.
Oh, oi, cunt.
Oi, cunt.
Yep.
What's up, labs?
All down under.
Paul down under, got it.
Hold on under.
AKA Latex Paul. Got it. He says, hello, dickheads. Gather! I managed to keep vapor out of my mouth, going out of my mouth the whole time.
It did look pretty cool.
Speaking of Kathy out there, I want to say that I've gotten a hell of a good kick out of watching her Instagram lately on her posts on her way to work. Don't want to go to work. The hashtag vape like a princess is even better. And every time I see it, I'm going, yep, I don't want to be at work either. Because when I'm streaming it, I'm already at fucking work.
That's what I was gonna say. Usually when I see that, I'm at work. Like I know. I feel.
I'm going, I get you. I'm right there with you. Hello, Kimmy.
Kimmy's here? What up,
Yeah.
Kimmy?
It's going to be a fun Friday show. I want to know how many people are actually going to end up on that panel in total.
Which show? The Adore panel?
Yeah, that's going to be
Quite a few, I'd imagine.
got to be quite a few. It's going to be a good time. I'm saying I'm trying right now at my damnedest to clear my schedule so I can be there on Friday. Because that is something I would like to. I know 5:30 is kind of a rough time because I think at that time the missus has an appointment this Friday. So she's going to be tight. Worst comes to worst, I will be in the comments while I'm hanging out with my kiddo. Yes, Toonie, it is amazing.
With the new flavor?
Yeah.
Did Addie tune it?
It looks like it. She says it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
I expect Friday to be a phenomenal and excellent time. In fact, I think what I'm going to do, because I may or may not get a chance to join the panel on Friday, depending on the missus's time schedule with her appointment. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to preemptively, I'm going to do this preemptively. I'm going to buy somebody a 30 mil of the new come Friday when it releases. I'm going to give it away tonight. You don't even know what it is, but I'm just going to buy you a 30 mil of it. We're going to do a random giveaway at some point during the show. I'll order it for you on Friday and have it shipped out Friday.
That's cool.
Man, I gotta go.
Meter, you didn't get it, did you?
No.
Well, then you can get in on it too. I'll put you in on the action. It's alright. Oh, what the hell with you then? Try to be a nice guy. I see you're supporting me with the logo, but no, I try to be nice and you're like, no, fuck you, dude.
Just put two out in their crowd there because I'm going to order one Friday anyway. So I would rather the viewers get a chance to win some stuff because I'm going to put my order in Friday regardless. So I appreciate the gesture, but give it to the people. I got no codes this week, so.
Fair enough. Well, I will blast it out to somebody this week here. So Friday, whoever wins it, I'll order you a 30 mil of it so that way you can try it. You don't even know what the flavor profile is yet. If I knew it was something that you would like, I would buy a bigger bottle, but I don't know. So I'm going to start with 30 mil. And it can be of your choosing of either pre-made or concentrate. The hell?
Is that me?
Yes,
Is that in his 3D printed car?
that's
God.
right.
Oh, I like the hubs.
Got the lugs going, and the wheel and the lug.
That's right. The wheel and the lug just rocking. Oh, there we go. That turned out nicely. So it's
And yes, I did see Kimmy's new hairdo. She looks like something of a pinup model with all of those curls in there.
right?
I'm going, when are you going to start doing the little... Are you getting ready to post for new labels for some juice company? Is that what's going on?
Kimmy doing pinup stuff? What site? What site she gonna be on?
I know, I need to go get myself a fucking year subscription the second I know.
I know it's this is for research purposes.
Purely for research.
Purely for research purposes.
Nice, Shane.
What's up, Keith?
What are you
I'm
fine
almost
gentlemen
done
up
with
here doing tonight?
I'm almost done with my picture.
So I'm going. I did want to say something on my site. I've been having a sale the last 24 hours for the wheel and the lug. They're $12 each, and it was to go until 10 p.m. this evening Central Time. But I'm going to make it go till at least midnight, possibly longer.
So are we still doing the 30% off on my show during my hour? Like we did last week?
We can do that, but it doesn't apply to the sale.
Okay. And what was it was Golf Tee was the
Yeah,
code, right?
you got to give me a minute, and I'll change it up real quick.
Speaking of which, while he is doing that, I would like to show everybody, I do have this cuppy here. It holds regulated mod in a 30 mil unicorn bottle. Unless you have a really tall 120 mil skinny bottle. And also, the Groove. This thing is fucking wicked awesome. I do dig that when you've got the 810 drip tip holders in there along with your Addy holders. And it all links together. It's great. Yeah. Best thing is if you drop them, they don't break. Yeah, go over there, check out Stand Up 3D. He's got some wonderful stuff on that site. We need to get him rolling. He's doing some great stuff over there. And there's plenty of color options too. So if black doesn't fit your style, or red, or green, or pink, or purple, you can always have yellow.
White.
Or white.
Bubblegum.
Or bubblegum, yep.
Jesse's favorite color.
So is it the color of the bubblegum like the Big League Chew bubblegum, or is it like the Joe Blow pink? That's a trick question. They look the fucking same. Oh, Kathy wants a mod holder that hangs from where from the window.
You could make it. That'd be like a modified cuppy.
Yeah, you just throw like a little,
Happy with a lip on it.
yeah, a little lip over the edge, or you can just roll it up in the window. Zebra wants flesh colored stands.
I currently do not have that color, but if I had that color, I could.
So you know what, Kimmy, I still have one of those old school cup holders somewhere. A big fucking bright red one that just fucking clung right to the window. And I don't know why, because all the vehicles I have now have cup holders, but first vehicle I ever owned was this old 85 Dodge Ram. No cup holders. Had to buy one of those fucking things.
Of course,
I had a
have
lot of
purple.
cars like that. You'd
Yes.
jam in the window.
Yep.
Yes, Raven, I have purple. Of course, I have purple.
Yeah.
With a question like that, like, you should go on my site and check them out. All the colors are listed on there that I offer.
An 88 Dodge Colt? Wow.
Wow.
That's a hell of a car there, Mr. Keith Black.
I know, right?
Mine was an 83 Dodge Colt.
Man, I killed that truck I had, and then I got a 91 Hyundai Excel. Looked like a fucking Geo Metro. Oh, fucking horrible. It had a 4-speed manual transmission. Do you know how many snowbanks I put that car into on purpose?
Oh, I'd imagine.
Every one of them.
Well, I mean, you live in fucking Wisconsin. It's going to snow a lot, so you learn how to drift in a shitty fucking front-wheel drive car, pull the handbrake going around corners, fucking end up in ditches a lot. Luckily, that car was light enough. As long as you had one passenger with you, you could easily push it out of the ditch. Didn't matter how deep the snow was.
My first car that I got after I was able to drive was a 73 Plymouth. It was a satellite. Looked like a Roadrunner. The poor man's Roadrunner. Still had the 318 in it, though.
A hatchback Ford Probe Turbo. Living fancy there, Kimmy, on that first car. A Plymouth Cricket. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I would like some people to just, if you don't know what those cars are, go and look them up. You'll know why
I
I'm
was gonna say,
giggling.
that's a good list of cars for people to just go Google. If you're not familiar, if you're not a car person, just Google that list of cars that it was just described in the chat right there. It'll give you a good idea about how most of us grew up.
Yeah, it definitely tells you how you grew up. Oh, Kimmy, Ford Probes were never that great. They did look fancy, but they weren't that great. They looked nice for a second.
See, I'm a GM guy, but I was raised to believe that it was Mopar or no car. So
Raven says her first car was a 94 mint green Ford Tempo.
Did you buy that from my mom?
You know, it's funny. The Ford Escort has never looked like a nice car ever. And I know somebody who has owned like 3 of them and still drives one to this day. I'm going, why do you keep buying the same junk? It gives you so much problems. But for some odd reason, they like it.
dummy running on foot. or the fucking old rebuilt Dodge.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
You know, Kimmy, I've seen a lot of probes that were constantly winking. Those fucking headlight motors they had in those cars were garbage.
Yeah, notoriously.
There's always one just, or it was halfway fucking open.
That's what I was gonna say. Most of my I had a couple buddies who had them, and I'm pretty sure all of them had that one that was like half down, just enough where the cops wouldn't fuck with you because it put some light out, but it looked ridiculous.
Yeah, best way I can think of it, it was a car with a lazy eye.
Yeah. Forrest Whitakers.
Yeah. Well
The
played,
Chevy
sir.
El Camino is better.
You know, as much hell as the El Camino got, I did like the El Camino. I don't know why. There was something about that ugly car truck abomination that it stuck with me. I was like, that's a one.
It's like a reverse mullet car.
It is.
If you watch the show Street Outlaws nowadays, they've got one on there that they purposely built just to bust people's balls. And you can see when that thing drags people's asses, because it does. It's fast as fuck. And when it drags people's asses, you can just see the look of contempt come on their face instant. Like the butt hurt, it's instantaneous when they lose to that fucking thing.
Yeah, the funny thing about that is that car is not even what it used to be when Flip had it before he passed away. And they still hate that motherfucker. It's got a new motor and everything in it now.
Yeah, it's basically only the same body.
Yeah, it used to be like parts that he stole and borrowed and fucking people donated to him.
Shit.
And he would blast everybody. He was a driving motherfucker.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You know what's really a bummer is I'm not a big Ford fan at all. But have you guys seen the newer Ford Ranger that they like put out in other countries, just not in the United States? It's actually a really nice fucking truck. I'm just saying, but you know, I don't even like Fords, granted, so it's at least not Ford trucks.
Me and Ford have this relationship where they don't like me and I don't like them.
Are you talking, Paul? Are you talking about the Volkswagen? What was it called? The Volkswagen
Thing?
Yeah, the thing. There you go. That looked kind of like a UTE almost. It was fucking gnarly.
Yeah, my uncle had one of those things. Those ugly fucking abominations.
Well,
convertible mail truck.
You know what the funny thing about that is that car was actually designed by fucking Hitler.
Makes sense.
It was strictly made for him. I can't remember the whole story behind it, but if you go and look up the history on that, that's where it originated at.
Hashtag that's why no art school.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah, see, somebody put a picture of you on Instagram.
Oh, his name wouldn't start with a F and end with a fresh 03, right?
No, that's not who put it up on Instagram at all. Ah.
Oh, God.
That wouldn't be that guy's name on Instagram at all.
Nope.
It's close, but not quite. I still haven't even looked to see what Fresh03 on Instagram does with his page.
Wait, is there a Fresh03 on Instagram?
Yeah, because I couldn't get it.
Oh.
Like if a new site pops up, I'm going to try and get it.
Man, good luck taking over Instagram.
Now I need to know.
And it's deep in bed as they are with Facebook. There's no way.
I don't think this guy does anything. 0 posts, 4 followers. Asshole. Zero posts, 4 followers.
You should see if you can send him a message and ask him to delete his username so that way you can use it. Like, look. Got a major corporation to run here. I need this username so it matches up with everything else I'm doing.
I could see if Freshapies is still available and change my name to Freshapies.
Are you a smoker? If you are, I can get you off the Stinkies for free. And you just pay for him to get off the Stinkies, send him a couple devices, call it a day, bam, he's off the Stinkies. Username is yours.
You like that? You like that, Jesse?
Give him like $10.
I've already gotten a couple likes.
My very first car that I ever had, and I don't remember what make or anything it was before I could drive, and I was probably 8 years old. I was raised in a family of mechanics, and it was they called it a South American taxi cab. This son of a bitch was so fucking heavy, and it had the windshield that would fold forward and come back, and it had a convertible top on it. That thing was my sister had a Vega, and that Jeep weighed 4 times more than that Vega weighed without a motor in it. It was huge, and it was cool. But I don't remember. I was too young to remember what the fucking naked model of it was. I think it was like an old Willys or something.
Jeep Willie.
I had that given to me by my parents, and then we moved to Springfield, Missouri, and then we moved back, and my grandma had sold the fucking thing.
That's what you get.
Shite.
That's all you need, Paul, is a fucking Barracuda. That's all you need, man.
That thing that I had to have been from like the 40s or 50s or something. The thing was a tank.
What's happening, Scott? Welcome to the party.
I know that guy. I know him.
I know him. I met him once in person.
I met him in person, yeah. He had time to hug me, and then he was like, all right, dude, I got to go back to Akron. Later, bitch. I'm like, whoa.
Later, bitches. I'm out.
He said, I'm up, they see me, I'm down.
Yep.
I had a friend who, when we were growing up, I think we started at like 13 years old. His dad was a big gearhead, so in turn, he turned into a big gearhead. I was just a kid down the block that I liked to see what they were doing, and I got ringed into it somehow. And helped him rebuild this old 64 Chevy Impala. That thing was a fucking big old 4-door tuna boat. Just huge.
Yeah, they're big-bodied, fucking ginormous, 6-foot fucking hood on them.
Oh yeah, and they took out the little 6 straight that was in there, re-drilled all the engine mounts, and dropped a big old 454 in there. Oh, how the fuck are you doing? And he's like, well, I don't want the 3 on the tree anymore, so he puts in a 4-speed slap shift on the floor.
Nice.
Why? It's not that kind of car.
It is now.
Yeah, pretty much. That was it. Remember, he didn't finish it until we got out of high school. I was already in the military at this point. And my mom, I talked to my mom, I think I was stationed in Washington, D.C. at the time. And talked to my mother, and my mother goes, yeah, came and picked me up with the wonderful Impala and took her down to this empty parking lot and started doing donuts with her in the car. And there's no seatbelts in this car because it's old enough to where it was grandfathered in that didn't need them. She's like, I was afraid I was going to fly out the fucking window.
What'd you do, Scott? Swap wear her out? She's already in bed and everything.
Hello, Richard. West End, how are you?
Rich. What's up, Wes?
So, if we could get this to drop a day early, that would be great, because I don't know if this is going to make it till Friday.
That's going to be the biggest problem.
I will say this is what you guys get out of me about it. It's a mighty fine interpretation of what it's supposed to be. Mighty fine.
I'm just going to say it's fucking delicious.
It's a really, really good version of what it's supposed to be. Really good.
You know, fresh, don't you open your mouth no more, goddammit.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
You know who that was? You know who that was from? Let's see. So I just got a message for Meter. Is Meter, are you there? Or did you get the same message? Meter's not there.
He's AFK, apparently.
Yep. Buffalo Soldier.
Well, the devil's lettuce got a hold of him. He had to run away and go deal with dog problems.
That's right. I just got cat problems.
He says, hashtag meter life.
She's right behind me, staring at me. Like, what do you think? What are you contemplating, asshole? But yeah. Why isn't my chat loading properly here? Why is it being a dickhead? There we go.
Well, Randall, it's all right that you couldn't hold off on your order. That just means you get to order again on Friday anyhow. And besides, if you're one of those lucky people who gets the first of the month check, technically you'll get paid on Friday, so it'll be perfect.
Yeah, because it's Sunday. Sunday's
the 1st of July there.
Yeah. My dining facility that I go to eat is closed until after the 4th. So so it sucks. They had one last really awesome meal today. They had the Manchu grill. You go in, you tell them what you want, and they like cook the steak in front of you and chop it up and put in some yakisoba noodles with some carrots and some bean sprouts and some green peppers. Little bit of Chinese garlic sauce.
I got a Mongolian grill that close to me I like to go to. It's pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit, he's live.
Oh, hurrah!
Fucking Spain, huh?
No, not fucking Spain.
Nap time? Did you nap your face off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's a bummer.
Well, I hope everything's going good for you, Lifa.
Yeah, it's all right.
Everything's all right?
It's
We were being as vague as we possibly could about the new Adore liquid flavor.
What flavor?
Exactly. Like he's been here the whole time. Kenny B says, "Sup, fucker."
Thumbs up.
Meter, did you get a message from Don?
I did not. I was out wrangling dogs. Actually, I might have. I don't know. I was dog wrangling. Let me double check.
Yeah, look real quick before I spill the beans.
So what happened, huh? You doing all right over there, Lifa?
doing all right.
All right.
You learn today.
As right as I can be.
Fair enough. Did you get that message?
I got no messages.
Your stuff got sent to your old address.
Oh, that sucks.
That does suck.
That sucks a whole lot.
You should probably leave the show and go there right now.
Yeah.
Saying the wife's got the car. I'm gonna have to call a cab.
Somebody call that kid an Uber.
Just kick the door in.
Actually,
Where's
don't
my
do.
shit, bitches? I know you got it.
Damn, that sucks.
Somebody call him a cab. Don't do that. We don't want Uber getting involved. I don't need to hear the end of this from Socrates.
Socrates a cab driver. Yeah, it's gonna be
fucking unsubbed.
Right, instantly.
Oh, I haven't seen him, and I haven't seen him since he was talking about moving back to America. She's gonna resend it to you in the morning, Meter.
Awesome. Tell on Instagram or somewhere so I can give her the correct address. Make sure we don't have a double shipping incursion.
You're friends with her on Facebook, right?
No. I've added her. I've requested her.
Okay.
Still pending.
Well, you could send her a message, and then she's forced to at least acknowledge that it's there. Maybe.
We can hope.
I think she has your new address.
I don't know about that. I opened up freaking Instagram the other day. They had like 18 message requests over there that they don't even like pop up and let you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little fucking.
Unless it's somebody that you know, it does only makes a notification on your screen.
I don't even see requests on here just because I think I accept requests from anybody. Because I get so many DIY questions on Instagram during the day.
Yeah, I was getting questions left or right from weird people. There's like some guy Yeah,
Sorry.
there's some guy that was like, his whole idea was, his whole name was like something about weed. And he said, we're a new production company doing this with music and stuff. That ain't what your picture looks like or your handle looks like. If you want to promote your channel better, don't put 420 in your name if you're only promoting music.
Maybe it's that kind of music. But I mean, if you're gonna say you're promoting music, you should at least let somebody know what kind.
Well, maybe you have to use that to understand the music.
Maybe.
There we go. I sent her a message on Facebook, so she has to at least acknowledge that it's there theoretically.
Theoretically.
This is in theory.
Well, she's listening, so she knows to go look.
There we go.
Socrates says, Buffalo soldier.
Oh, I wish. With this little fucker running around, it's tough pickings, especially with a show.
Meet her before you leave the show tonight. I did want to talk to you afterwards.
Absolutely.
He's in trouble.
No. I'm just highly excited, that's all.
He's being held after class.
Kind of. Yeah. You will be forced to talk. Oh, what's everybody in the comments doing this evening?
Yeah, what's going on out there? Everyone kind of said hi to Lifa, and then they all went quiet.
Oh, and while we're waiting for somebody to respond, there's a couple things that I did want to talk about. If you live in the state of Wisconsin, get in contact with the representatives down, or go to CASA. There's a link on the CASA page for a call to action for the city of Milwaukee. They are doing a ban on vaping in the same places as smoking. So any public buildings, anything like that, which directly affects vape shops. You will not be able to vape in a vape shop. So go over there. It's already in front of the governor. He has, I think, 6 more days before he can sign it. So we don't have a lot of time. Go over there, follow that call to action. I'm a Wisconsin resident. I've already done so. But that's a huge one that's going to affect a lot of small businesses because there are quite a few vape shops in Milwaukee. Also, Massachusetts is under the gun, correct?
Yep.
Then, was it?
Kind of, sort of.
And
Yeah,
was
they're taking aim at least.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Why are you doing that, camera? Where's my web camera controller? Son of a bitch.
Oh, look, he's got jaundice. He's not going to live.
Not much longer.
Horse shit.
There we go.
They do shit too.
So Massachusetts, what it is it's a flavor ban if you're not a tobacco reseller, like a vape shop. So it's basically pulling all flavored tobacco products out of convenience stores, grocery stores, drug stores, that type of thing.
Yeah, and that's just a start, though, to it. Because once that goes through, that's an easy segue for them to get into the rest of it.
Like I was saying last night, we don't support flavor bans of any kind. As vapors, you should not support a flavor ban of any kind. The Massachusetts thing, I kind of understand. I kind of understand what they're going for. I don't know how much further they'll push it. That's where you start running into risky business. Is how much further will they push that once they get that through? Because
I don't know, though.
they're going tobacco 21 statewide here in a couple months anyway. Like it's the inevitability of it is it's not in question anymore. They're going to be a 21 and over state like California, like Hawaii. A bunch of states have done it already. You can't buy tobacco products if you're not over 21.
Well, the nice thing about it is that they're going to require all of these businesses to have a tobacco license. So you can't just have mom and pop, or not even mom and pop shop, but just fly by night shop pop up and say, I'm going to make some quick bucks to the end, and they don't care about anything. people are going to have to invest in having that tobacco license to be able to sell anything. So they're going to be invested more than just people popping up a shop to make a quick buck.
My real question about this is how, convenience stores, believe it or not, have a lot of weight in politics because they're actually banded together. They have their own state and national lobbyists. How far is this going to get? Like, do we think that it will actually get through? Because most of the time, when a lobbyist starts swinging dick in front of governors, in front of state representatives, that sort of thing, this thing falls off their agenda pretty quickly.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting to watch. It's one of the. That's right, Kenny B. You don't give them an inch, and that's why we should fight this. As far as flavor bans go, it's probably the most sensical one I've ever seen. Like I completely get where they're coming from on this. Like they're pulling everything out of convenience stores, and you're going to have to go to a specific shop to go get it. I completely understand what they're doing. Like you're not going to be able to go to an AM PM or whatever and buy Juul pods. A come and go.
No 7-Elevens, none of that.
Yeah, none of that. But the other thing is a lot of people start trying vaping from those little systems like the Views and the Blues and all that stuff. They were talking about it last night on Project Fog that Walgreens is selling $1 Blue starter kits.
But to be fair,
they're probably getting out of it.
Sub-ohm tanks and like 30 mil bottles of e-liquid that looks terrifying.
I'm sure it is probably terrifying. But they're selling them for $1. So if it's a refillable pod system for $1, I mean, I'm sure that we'll stop hearing about Juul here in a minute. It's going to be the blue. Everybody's getting the blues. Everybody's getting the blues in high school or whatever. Did you guys see that they estimated that 36% of teenagers vape in the state of Colorado? That was the estimate. That kind of blew my mind.
Are they just considering teenagers that are of school age, or are they also considering 18, 19?
18, 19 too.
Yeah, see. Then that can be skewed a little bit because if they're of legal age, then if they're of legal age, doesn't matter. You're legal.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. There's a lot going on to keep your eye on. Obviously, you got to keep your eye on everything local. Everything local. Did you guys see that one of the first tariffs that is going to be put in place by Donald Trump's trade war is on vaping products from China?
Bye-bye 3F.
Oh, no, 3F will still be there. All these companies will still be there. They're just going to charge a shit ton more. I think it's a 25% tariff.
And it's lumped in with a bunch of other stuff, right?
Yep.
And so what it'll do is it'll pass based on all that other shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably already gone through. We probably missed our chance to stop it. Yeah, I mean, if it's made it as far as these tariffs are about to go into effect, there's not a lot of choice that we have. I don't know that there has to be a vote on that, on what tariffs go into effect and when. And
what's the point of them, though? Is it to bring more companies back to the U.S.?
That's the theory behind it. Yes,
that's the intention, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Harley Davidson started moving shit overseas immediately.
Well, I mean, it's quite frankly, America is not very business friendly. It hasn't been for a long time.
Not export wise, anyway.
No, because of overregulation.
Yeah, overregulation. Well, I mean, it's the fact that it's a very litigious society. So, anything happens to anybody, you get sued for it, and that right there pushes the cost because how much did the moron that burnt their groin with coffee get paid like $5 million or some shit. And that was just the beginning of it all. And it's just been so out of control for so long that it's just the US, that being stamped that American made stamp. I mean, you pay for that. And there's a reason all that stuff costs so much. It's because it costs so much to manufacture here.
Yeah, taxes are up, insurance up, regulations are up.
Fuels the capitalistic mindset where everybody wants to sell American-made products for the top dollar, but we want to pay the lowest penny we can for the resources we need to make those things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be balanced that way. Like, it's got to be more even. And now we're starting to see the repercussions of those splashbacks coming back and hitting us in the face.
Yep. It took a lot longer, honestly, than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a fun ride.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm glad I got my 55-inch TV for like $270 when I did.
Right.
Yep.
Enjoy all that good import that you can before it goes crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you guys were going to buy something, buy it before the middle of July, because after that, those prices are going way up.
Yep.
Dustin Vapor says that they're going for $1, but they're not refillable.
They're not refillable?
Nope, they're
No, the blues are not refillable.
they're pre-filled, and once they're gone, they're gone.
I'm not interested then. Not interested at all. If I can't refill it with my own stuff after I get rid of your junk.
Kind of the way I look at it as well.
Yeah, the thing I don't like.
I've still got a 30 ml bottle of this stuff to put into pods. Why would I want your shitty tobacco flavor?
Yep. 'Cause God knows that's not what I'm vaping for.
No. So yeah, I mean, everybody, if you're looking to pick up some vape gear, I want to do it like soon.
Yep.
What was you saying, Lefa?
Oh, the only other bad thing I hate about the blues is that the whole thing's disposable. So all we have is, if people are using those devices, you got batteries and plastic and all of that shit going to the landfill all the time.
Yep.
I feel bad for anybody who is using them because they haven't known the joys of a decent flavor. All they're going to taste is fucking aluminum.
Oh,
But
shit.
if they're not smoking, though.
The Swagalicious one's here. What's up, Swag?
This is true. Hello, Swag. What's happening?
Or is that his dirty brother?
It's probably Sean.
Right, Sean?
No, it came in damning me, so it's probably Swag.
Oh, in that case, it's Shane.
Yeah, they're probably sharing the computer.
Depends on who they're talking to is going to depend on who's there.
That reminds me, I got another box I got to send back to you. I forgot.
Everybody wants Cody now. All I've been doing is pseudo. Yeah, it's an interesting time to sit back and watch the American economy.
Yeah.
By appearances, it's been doing well for a while, but that appearance will fail pretty quickly.
The facade's not meant to last.
No. Just get ready for the downslope, everybody. Just get ready to
Yeah.
paddle.
Stock up on toilet paper and bottled water.
Get ready for the zombie apocalypse, everybody.
Right, because when the shit hits the fan, it's gonna splatter. You're gonna
Milk
want
and
to have
bread.
your-
Milk and bread.
Milk and bread is so damn expensive right now, too.
It's like they know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! Puppy's heading for the door. Be back.
Somebody's got to poop.
About to piddle everywhere.
Puppy's gonna piddle.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Gnarly. So what do you got going on today, Lefa? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Just trying to relax.
Brewski's on board?
No, I'm keto right now, so No extra carbs.
So whiskey.
I could, but I got work in the morning.
Got Spain calling early.
Yeah. Well, I start at 5 o'clock anyways, every day. Depending on Spain or not.
Start early,
But
get done early.
I did get an email saying that on the 3rd of July I could get off early at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I said, no, I think I'll get off at my regular time of 1 o'clock. What, can I get off at 10 then?
James Capozzi likes your stance, Jesse.
Does James,
Awesome.
James have one? Yeah, he has one. You want a giveaway?
Buy some more. He has a new DIY stand for all the DIYers out there. If you're looking for something to hold your bottles upright while you're doing your dripping. See, look, it's got all your different sizes, all the different possibilities. Get you one. That's right, Jesse.
Get you two.
Well, Randall, even if air's not free, there's still plenty of oxygen thieves out there that are going to take it anyways.
That's right.
Air isn't free. Go to any gas station anymore that has air.
True.
I haven't seen a fucking one of those. You don't pay. Well, no, I take that back. There's 2 that I know of in the city of Green Bay that are free.
Casey's general stores around here, it's all free, but everywhere else, it's like 50 cents or 75 cents or something for. I'm like, really?
And it might be more than that, but there's 2 that I know of that I've seen, and they're all at Quick Trip. And then they're also the only place that has a no-charge ATM no matter who the fuck your bank is through.
Yeah, we've got one of those right down the street here. That's where I always try and get my cash.
The smartest fucking way to do it. Why am I going to pay somebody else to get my money? Fuck you.
A lot of ATMs do that though.
Well, a lot of banks.
Even
Even
if they're at a bank.
Yeah, a lot of banks refund you your ATM fees too. You just have to look and see if it's part of your plan. I know US Bank does it to a point. I think it's like your first $5 a month or something like that. And considering that I only hit the ATM twice a month.
Yeah, I think USAA does it too.
Yeah, USAA for sure does it. Me and my dad were actually having a talk about USAA and how their insurance is kind of they do people kind of dirty.
Yeah, they do. I know firsthand because I deal with them all the fucking time. They, for being something that's supposed to support armed forces and their families, they shit on people.
They suck.
Dr. TMI, you might have bought an air compressor, and so you don't have to buy air, but you still had to pay for that compressor. How many times can you use it before it's paid for itself?
Well, let's see. What is it? About 50 cents to $1 a whack now at those things?
Yeah.
So on a 60 gallon, that's what? Fucking between $600 and $800, right?
Oh, Raven Shadow Vapes. There you go. Yes, it does.
Oop, I knocked it over.
Yes, it does, Raven.
It also will hold 120s.
Yep. Also holds the 120s. It holds the Boston rounds.
Yep.
Holds these guys.
It holds these if you reuse other people's bottles.
And it holds unicorn bottles.
Yep.
Your 30 ml unicorn bottles. It holds all this. Me and Jesse talked about all of it as he was planning it out about which bottles it should hold.
Dr. TMI says it's paid for already.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good.
Go Craftsman. That's right, Craftsman. 'Cause even if it breaks, you just Go exchange.
You
As
know,
long as Sears is still open.
yep, that's the kicker. Is
Well, didn't somebody else buy the Craftsman? I thought somebody else had bought Craftsman.
I don't think yet. They may have. I didn't think so though.
You can still go. I think it's directly to the Craftsman website when you have issues too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they do pretty good with returning stuff or getting it fixed and stuff.
All of my hand tools, wrenches, sockets, things of that nature, they're all Craftsman because it's one of those things I don't want to have to pay to replace. It's kind of like buying fucking Snap-on, but I wasn't going to pay the premium for Snap-on. It's bad enough you're paying the premium for Craftsman, but
I always go
the cream of the tool world.
yeah.
I always go for Craftsman stuff. It's good stuff.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Addy Tooney. Stanley bought Craftsman.
And actually, Kenny B, you're right, but Kmart and Sears, they're also one and the same now, if I'm not mistaken.
Kmart and Sears in your town?
Oh, there's not a Kmart in my town. The closest one is like an hour and a half from here. But they're steadily closing them all over.
Yeah, they closed both of the Kmarts and both of the Sears is here.
Kmart sucks.
Yeah.
I think our Sears is still open for a little bit longer.
They closed our Sears here in Green Bay. The closest one is Appleton, which is like 30 minutes down the road.
There you go. Stanley Black & Decker Craftsman. It's all the same company now.
It's a hell of a fucking mouthful.
Kenny B says Stanley owns Mac Tools too. Wow, I didn't know that.
So they're the Comcast of the tool world.
Pretty
So
much.
now they're better. I never really have liked Stanley tools a whole. Like their knives are good. They're utility knives, but I've never really liked very many of their other tools. So I guess they're better now.
Project Source. Only place to buy screwdrivers.
It's not necessarily that Stanley's better. It's just that they have better brands now that you can choose from.
Right.
You're still going to get the same quality out of Stanley no matter what Stanley product you buy. It's just they've picked up those other lines of business that have a little bit higher quality to them.
Yeah.
Well, I should say Mac Tools went downhill since. Not surprising.
So we talked about tools. We talked about all the TV shows yesterday.
Speaking of TV shows, you guys gotta watch that Luke Cage. I'm like 4 or 5 episodes into it now. It's better than the first season.
When it finally starts picking up, it takes longer to pick up than the first season did. Because most of the time, Marvel shows, it takes 2 episodes for it to pick up. Usually the end of the second episode, you're like, ugh!
Yeah.
But
I still like it better than the first season. The first season was slower to pick up, in my opinion. Probably because I'm fucking ready to see more from the other ones. What I would like to see them do is a follow-up on Iron Fist, only better than the first season, because the first season, really not that great. I don't know if they're going to do another one, though.
Should I talk about the later episodes of Luke Cage?
Don't do that, because I still haven't gotten to the later ones yet. I haven't had a chance to actually just sit and binge as much as I was going to this weekend.
Yeah, it's a lot more consistent. That's what I'll say about it. It's a lot more consistent than the first season was, because the first season was awesome for the first half. Then the second, well, it's been a while since the show's out. We can say it, I think. The second Cottonmouth died. Like the rest of the episodes, you're like,
and what the fuck is going on?
I don't even care anymore, because the best character on the show just died.
Yep.
No, because I'm watching it currently. Plug your ears, TC Rackley.
Son of a bitch. That is
Dad, play with me. Pick me up, you son of a bitch.
No, he's attacking both of the big dogs simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
Cry.
Oh, he's trying to be the alpha there, and he's still the tiny.
Either one of them. He goes at both of them and hangs from their fucking jaws because they're just like, really, dude.
What's up, Gorby? I was going through all my pictures from Detroit, and there's a selfie of me like cheek to cheek with Gorby. I'm like,
really?
Says yes. What else should we talk about tonight? Lifa, what do you want to talk about tonight?
Hmm.
Who do we need to cut? Who do we need to cut, Lifa?
Who do we need to cut?
Yeah.
I'll cut a bitch.
I'll cut a fool.
Give him the clamps.
That's right. Give him the clamps. I'll clamp him.
Well, the good thing is that we got some breaks coming up for legislation, so
yeah,
they all go on hiatus for a while, trying to campaign so they can get reelected in their home states and just flip everybody. I don't care who's in office, just vote for the other person.
Exactly. There we go. Life is on board with my vote everybody out plan. Like, you can still vote your party, just don't vote for the guy that's always been there. Fuck that guy.
We'll just flip a reset. It'll take them a good 6 months to get used to being in office. We won't have anything go through again for 6 months.
Yep, and then by that point, it's time for the other guys that, when their terms come up, to start campaigning. Then we flip them. Then by that time, turn around. It's time for presidential election. We flip the president and the Senate. See, it all adds up in the end.
Yeah, who would we want to see as president?
Who do we want to see as president?
No, the better question is, who could we put in the office that would would shock us more than the current one?
Cash me outside. How about that?
We're electing Dean from Coil Vapes.
Oh, like Dean from Coil Vapes. Yeah.
Dean for president. That'd be interesting. He's a good guy. I'm not sure how his presidency's going to go.
Everybody has to vape wet dreams. It's the only flavor allowed anymore.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know if you could surprise anybody more than the shit show that is going on now.
If you read the articles, it's kind of fun to read everybody's like, but it's not this, it's this, and this. And then he answers, and there's no logical way to argue with him. And so people really don't at this point. They're just like, whatever. Let him say whatever he wants. He's just going to do whatever he wants.
He has diarrhea of the fucking mouth and fingers. It just fucking falls out. There's no filter.
Oh, I can't wait. Did you see the vapors talking shit? This is why the tariffs are in place. Hashtag fuck golf tee.
Yep. That's cool. I say, any price is good just for me, right?
Up.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be fascinating to watch politics. It makes me want to move to Canada.
You know, with some of the shit that comes out of his mouth, it makes me wonder if anybody has ever asked him if he believes that the Earth is flat.
I'm pretty sure somebody asked him that at one point or another. Oh.
Yeah. Better go start to run in so that way I can get in the fucking Space Force. just that kind of thing right there is what I said. You just got diarrhea of the mouth. Do you not think before you act?
Well, if we all start saving now, because the prerequisites for moving to Canada is you have to have $200,000 in the bank and you have to have bought a piece of property and gotten approved for it. So we got to start saving.
Well, I guess if I pay my house off, there's half of that and a little bit more. And about another year or two worth of fucking... Actually, probably about 2 or 3 years worth of income saved up without buying anything during that time. So in about 4 years, about the time he's out of office.
X1. They're just like, all right, dude, whatever. What are we X1ing for? I don't even know.
Yeah, X1 to X1. It's just fun sometimes. Oh, Meter Vapes is X and 1 twice.
You're a rebel without a cause.
Just wants to see the world burn.
Some people do just want to watch the world burn. Why do you think the shirt's like this?
If we line a bunch of us up in a line with those shirts on, we can form a death ray.
Ancient Greek death ray via meter shirts. Thanks, Gizzard Stew. Good to know. Did you get my text message, Gizzard Stew?
Gizzard likes text messages.
Man, I'm getting all sorts of likes for your stands, Jesse.
This is from like weird e-liquid companies.
I've been getting a lot of those lately.
No, it's just the regulars. The regulars so far.
I've been keeping track. I'll get like off-brand e-liquid companies that will like follow you for like one day.
Oh yeah, no, I don't follow those guys back anymore.
I rarely post on Instagram. And they're going back and liking old shit and then following them.
What's up, ID Voca?
That's awesome.
What's happening?
Bye, Jesse.
Bye, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. Bye, Jesse. Oh, he's eating.
You got pizza there?
It's kind of a strange looking pizza, I'm just saying. Looked a little off colored, like you've been letting it sit out in the air all night. Probably has a stale beer sitting next to it.
No BS.
Gizzard's been naked and unplugged all day. Okay, well, when you get a chance.
He says I did put a towel on my office chair in case you're wondering. Really wasn't wondering, didn't care.
That's a good move. You gotta do that. Especially if you have a leather chair. You just don't want to stick to it.
Yeah. Just have to peel it off and it's a little painful.
Although if you were going to take a nap in it, you wouldn't have to worry about sliding out.
True. Yes, he does have a point.
The downside is when you wake up, you're going to be this hurting unit trying to get out of that thing.
As long as it's still free balling and not free falling.
Kenny B, you should charge full price to get your truck fixed, not take a hit on it. Everybody needs to pay full price until he gets his truck fixed. That's the way I would keep it. I would make money to get something fixed. Charge full price.
I like Addy Tooney's idea there. He says he usually asks the e-liquid companies where their vape advocacy posts are, and they drop right off.
Yeah.
I do a lot of going and looking at profiles now to see the people that follow me. I go look and see what they're getting themselves up to. If they look like they're legitimate people, or if they're just doing the follow so that you follow them and then they unfollow you.
Mm-hmm.
The Vaping Dead movie that's coming out, it's going to be It's gonna be okay.
I think it might be like 10 minutes long. I think they're
I don't expect
the
it to be
way up.
Stefan Didak telling us how the industry's dead.
On Monday, right? The 2nd? If I remember correctly, is when that drops.
Something like that.
The drip. What? The trip.
Oh. Somebody's texting me.
What's the point of the trip?
It's a triple. 3 max 3 atomizers.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so what's your best seller on your site so far?
None. I don't know yet.
The wheel.
I would say probably the wheel.
I could see the wheel being a real hot seller, especially in that bubble gum, man.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, fuck you and your bubblegum, Fresho 3. Taking the bubblegum option down right now off the site.
I've had a couple people order the bubble gum.
Yeah. People, they're high class people with taste. I bought mine on iTunes so I can watch it whenever I want.
I've got it on Amazon.
Yep.
On Prime. There's been a couple times I've accidentally left it on, so when Mrs. walks in, she sees it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yep. Can neither confirm nor deny those rumors. Although we're far enough into the show now where I know she's not going to watch this far in.
She's gonna. Those guys just start talking about tools. Fuck these guys.
What
She
the
always skips to this part though. She goes an hour in and then starts watching.
What the fuck? Yep.
So Fresh, let's do this. If you're gonna buy someone a bottle of Eliquid from Adore, I'll give one of these DIY stands away also. With that.
That would be Golf Tea that's buying a bottle of the Adore Eliquid.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Jesus.
I'm tired.
Man, get it together.
I was trying to get Fresh to buy ones for someone too, I guess.
I'll do that. Give me a minute.
I'm gonna buy some for myself. It'll be awesome.
Visit standup3d.com.
Okay, speaking of which, we are
Yes,
getting
I'm over 18, Jesse. Jesus.
It's not like he's selling dicks.
Jesse will totally sell dicks.
No, we've tried.
Use coupon code BAGODICKS.
Well, I think we are currently far enough into this right now where I can go ahead and
Where's the DIY stand?
start this out here. So, we're going to do this the normal way, not Price is Right rules. Closest to the number wins. And the number whore needs to write a number now. 1, singular.
Oh, they didn't have something printed out behind them just waiting to go.
Because unfortunately, this is not coming out of my vape budget. This is coming out of my normal budget because my vape budget is currently on hold for another 4 weeks.
Got it.
This is your macaroni and cheese money.
So, you have from 1 to 100 and go now. If you put a number prior to my 1 to 100 in there, rewrite it because I'm not going above it. I'm that kind of dick. And just so, in case anybody who missed it there at the beginning of the show, on Friday, once the new is on site, I'm going to purchase you a 30 ml of your choice of either pre-mixed or concentrate to send to you.
That's a tough decision. Premix or concentrate.
It is.
You either make more with the concentrate, or you actually get a bottle that was shaken by Dawn.
Yeah, and ready to go.
That's your issue that you gotta decide.
Now, for this one, because I am purchasing this one outright, I am going to require you to send me a copy of your ID card. Just take out all the shit you don't want me to know, but I do need to see your picture, your date of birth on there, so that way I can confirm that you're of legal age. Since I'm purchasing this, I do not want to have any chance of this going to someone who is underage. I know you guys are, but gotta cover my ass.
Well, a good way to cover that too is you could do a gift card. And then they have to enter all that information through the site.
This is true.
And then it's regulated through the site. Everything's check and balances. It's not somebody sending a license to you.
I do see Zebra's making a smart-ass comment that he says we're of age because he ate dinner with us. For you, Zebra, if you win this, you have to send me a copy of your driver's license, unmodified, and a copy of your social security card. Motherfucker. And then I'm telling the lion that you gave out your private information that you shouldn't have. All right, that looks like that's the lot of them here. So let's go ahead and what's that number? $22. Ooh, Randall Hayes is at 23. Was there anyone closer?
21, Vaping Vandy.
Oh, all right.
It's a tie.
Well,
now you have to buy two of them.
Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen too. Because I'm not going to try to flip a coin on this one. So
you get one, I'll get.
Oh, well, thank you, Meter. All right, well, Meter says he's going to pick one up for you, and I'm going to pick the other one up. Who do you want to email you?
Whoever doesn't email you.
Yep. It's getting too complicated.
Tell you what,
way to do it.
Randall Hayes and Vandy, both of you just email me at golftvapes@gmail.com. I'll pass your information off to Meter once I get it, and then he'll make the order for you. Okay? But, Vandy, I know you. I don't need yours. Randall, if I'm not mistaken, I have your information already. So actually, both of you guys both just need to email me because I know both of you are over legal age.
So does that mean I have to send both of them a DIY stand?
Yes.
You can send them both if you want to.
Randall, if you send a dick pic with that,
oh God, no.
You're automatically getting DQ'd.
I ordered a DIY stand for me because I meant to do it the last couple times I was talking to you, but I completely forgot. And then there's two winners. Those two winners, they each pay the shipping. They pay you shipping. They PayPal you for the shipping, and then they get a DIY stand for free. That sounds fair to me, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Sure.
So Randall Hayes and Vandy.
And all the dick pics will be forwarded to Jesse.
Dick pics go to Jesse.
You can send them all you want.
Just know that you might be 3D rendered in the future.
Just Bendy and Randall Hayes, when you do email me, I just need to make sure I have your mailing addresses, please.
Yeah. Email me also, and if you're gonna
No,
pay
this is separate.
Oh, it's separate?
Yeah, this is you and me, Jesse.
Okay.
We're doing something separate from what they're doing.
Oh.
Okay. Fair enough.
And so Friday evening, I will get those ordered for you, and I will have a confirmation number out to you or email or something like that to make sure that you know you're getting your order. And
we have another giveaway, everybody.
Don't forget, do let me know, do you want the pre-mixed or the concentrate? I know you don't know what the flavor profile is yet, but just let me know when you email me. I'll see it tomorrow and get it out to you ordered on Friday. So you should have it at the beginning of next week. Or middle of next week, depending on USPS, of course. Because everybody knows Dawn is quick behind the keyboard and with her labels and shipping, so you'll have it quick, fast, and in a hurry. In fact, I wouldn't doubt it if you had it by Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday, just with the over-influx that's going to come on Friday.
Here's some useless information. In my entire life, I have never, ever sent a dick pic to anybody. Ever.
Wow.
Man, that's no fun.
Yeah, what have you been doing with your life?
You really got to get out there, Jesse.
Not sending dick pics.
I mean, what do you think the internet's for, dude? Why do you think they put internet on phones?
Why do you think they invented Snapchat?
Right?
Hey, Jesse, haven't you ever sent anybody at least a shot of your nuts, asking them if it looks cancerous or not?
No, I used to party, and I'd do yeah, never mind. I goaded everybody at a party.
That seems legitimate.
Superimposed him.
I can't wait for the day where Jesse like starts a sentence that is like as enthusiastic as when it ends. Like the day that he just jumps in and the entire thought comes out from start to finish and he doesn't give up halfway.
Good luck.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I would have to get rid of my anxiety disorder completely.
Mm-hmm.
It never really goes away, Jesse.
And that's the problem.
I'm going to pop this up to 100 watts, see what I get out of it.
All right, so everybody, Jesse, would you like to pick two numbers?
Yep.
So this giveaway is for DIYers only. You have to have PayPal, and you have to be willing to PayPal Jesse for the shipping. But you will get a DIY stand that holds all the different size bottles that you need, that everybody mixes in. So it'll cover your unicorn bottles, covers your chubby gorillas, covers your 120s, covers your Boston rounds, covers them all.
To cover
Covers
this
them
one.
all, everybody.
No, it doesn't
That's
cover
the one
that.
I mix in.
Life, you don't need a stand for that. The base on that's
Sometimes-
one wide.
Sometimes it wants the tip.
I can't stand that.
Oh, they're going with numbers already. So go.
Go magic numbers.
That's the DIY stand that Jesse was holding up earlier. It's a really cool stand. I actually ordered one for myself while I was there.
The only kicker is since Fresh is paying for you, you get it in bubblegum.
No, I picked colors other than bubblegum. I believe there's a red one and a black one available. But I mean, if they want to talk to Jesse about colors.
No, you can get it in any color.
Okay, so yeah, when you PayPal Jesse, just message him what color you want off of his site.
Yeah, it has to be available on the site, obviously, but
I want camouflage.
I can get some rattle cans and do something up for you.
He says he's going to rattle can it. That's fucking outstanding.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful life. You just got Jesse back into huffing.
I was hoping like maybe airbrushed instead of rattle can.
You mean to tell me you don't have one of those paint dip booths with the where you just drop the paint on the water? Fucking.
I don't.
I got one of those spin art things.
The spin art would work too. Just fucking nail it down in the middle.
All
Those are
right.
fine.
Looks like they stopped. Nothing else below rainbow. Nothing else below rainbow, everybody. All right. What's our first number, Jesse? This is Bob Barker rules. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way real quick.
43.
Closest without going over. Looks like Pawpaw.
Yep.
Pawpaw Vapes. Pawpaw Vapes, you've won a stand. You need to get in touch with Jesse.
I'm going to put my email address in the chat.
So email Jesse at the email address he's putting out here. Is it standup3d@gmail.com?
And extra little piece of information, anybody who sends a dick pic with like syphilis or gonorrhea on it to him gets an extra stand in their order.
That I am not paying for.
apparently Golf Tee's paying for a bunch of stands. Okay.
That means I have to send them to Golf Tee for confirmation.
True enough.
I don't need confirmation. I'll know just by the look on your face next week.
You're like, oh no, I'm going to go ahead and send them to you.
Anything I get from Jesse, delete.
All right. What's our second number, Jesse?
Oh, I almost 69.
69? Did anybody actually take 69? I think
64, J. Jerry.
J. Jerry 64. J. Jerry said rainbow. 64, J. Jerry. J. Jerry, congratulations. You got a DIY stand, homie.
Make sure when you email me, I know who you are if you have a different name in the chat than your real name.
Most of them do. I don't think Pawpaw's real name is Pawpaw.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, depends if he's got grandkids or not.
That's what everybody called me back home.
So Pawpaw and J. Jerry, grab that email address from up above. It's jessestucker1@gmail.com. Email him, look at the site, pick out your color. Don't just ask for flesh colored. Soak rates.
You'll need to email me your address, your color, and PayPal
And your PayPal, you're going to be it's like $7
yeah
for shipping.
Yeah, and it's the PayPal is my email address. So
Yep. So so it's like $7 for shipping here in the U.S. If it's international, obviously you're going to pay more.
but yeah,
But the stand is free.
The stand's 100% free.
There you go.
And my PayPal is my email address as well.
single colors.
Half and half, bro.
He says rainbow, or they say rainbow.
You could get the bubble gum. Move in the right light.
I can give you a rainbow of samples.
Little 1 millimeter clippings from all the different filaments.
I'll give him a good inch or so.
This gives them a little fucking heat gun them together real quick.
There you go, J. Jerry and Papa. Email Jesse, let him know. If they haven't gotten back to you by next week's show, Jesse, let me know. We're giving them a giveaway again.
Okay.
Actually, no, they've got until my show Friday to pay up. If they don't pay up, we'll do it again on my show. So you guys have till Friday to pay Jesse $7 and get a free DIY stand, and really nice DIY stands too. Like Jesse and I put a lot of thought into that. Mostly Jesse, but
While you're tooling around the site, go check out some of the other stuff he's got there. They're excellent.
yeah, and while you're checking out the site, I mean, it's a good chance he's already shipping to you. Might be a good time to be like, hey, dude, I kind of want this one too. Just saying.
Is Jay Jerry in the UK?
Jay Jerry? I don't think Jay Jerry is.
He says cheers in the UK.
Jay Jerry's in the UK? Oh, man, your shipping's going to be a lot. Do you want to piff that? Do you want to piff that now, Jay Jerry?
Oh, God. Was it like 27 bucks?
No, it's not that bad.
It's like 16, I want to say.
$15, yeah, because I just got a budget.
15 or 16 bucks. Over there.
It was like $16 shipping for it was like just under a pound.
Yeah.
Royal Postal or something like that.
Yeah.
So, Jay Jerry, I'll leave that up to you since you're in the UK. $15, you think? Yeah, so if you're willing to pay the $15 for the stand, like I said, this would also be an excellent chance for you to to grab something else from Jesse. Been thinking about it.
Yeah. Most definitely. Why pay the shipping twice if you don't have to?
Exactly. So yeah, if people haven't paid up by Friday, Jesse, just let me know and we'll give them away again, or give it away again. So I don't think there'll be any issue with that. Some DIYers getting some really nice DIY stands though. I think the $15 includes VAT, Robert Kite, if it's coming from us.
Pretty sure.
I think it includes the VAT. That's why it's so damn much.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's the Zoom that's causing the problems, not the OBS.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
I don't think so.
To be honest, I think it's my fucking computer. Just saying, it's old as dirt. I'm lucky it even runs this shit.
Very strange. He was telling me a story and then he finished, and then his lips kept moving for 30 seconds.
Yeah, but to be fair, that could have just been Gizzard being Gizzard.
Are you sure he didn't have one of his little GIFs on there, sitting there just fucking saying something in his...
Oh, he has the capability.
Well, that's not to say that Zoom don't fuck up sometimes. I'm just thinking that this show itself is probably the video processing in his computer that is causing it to do that.
It's all right. I'll stick with my old Kung Fu movie for now until I can afford a new computer.
It'd be good. Hey, everybody's been dealing with it for how long, and everybody's pretty fine with it for the most part. Hell.
So true. Just thinking maybe I should just turn this into a podcast so that way nobody even sees it.
We just all come in and shut off our cameras and just talk.
Yeah. Okay. Then there is none of that problem.
You can play like an old Western movie while we're all talking.
Then all we're doing is a podcast.
No sound on the video, on the movie.
We just all turn up. We just get GIFs. Yes, Lipa.
I really think it's both Gizzards and TJ's OBS has some fiddling with it because they're trying to do the delay and the sound and the way it's built in is that it sends out everything at the same time. You start delaying the sound or delaying the video, and it just keeps delaying it at that same time. So if your computer glitches, it gets worse and worse as the thing, or your throughput on your internet has a snag where it has to resend the data across. It gets worse and worse on YouTube side because you got that delay already built in.
And I switched my OBS back to factory. Minus the little minor things that needed to be changed where, because I'm using a Mac, I have to use fucking Soundflower.
Yep.
Fucking cotton.
God damn it.
I've been running that cotton threads in there for like 2.5 days. Still vape's completely dry.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
Cotton threads is pretty awesome shit. Especially I like the one with the flugel binders. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. It makes it really easy when you're going to be buying a door already and you can just get your cotton threads on our site.
Yeah, and it fits in every build I do. So
Every time I hear you guys say Flugel, I just think of that fucking TV show that my son watches on, like, Noggin or whatever fucking channel it is.
Yeah.
What up, Chessie?
Mm-hmm. There's no machines moving behind Jesse.
Did Randall Hayes win a stand from me?
No, Randall won
He won the
30 mil from me.
Okay, yeah.
So did he win a stand?
I don't think so.
I thought you threw a stand into one of them.
I can, for sure. He emailed me, so I'll send him a stand. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you right. You said you were going to throw a DIY stand in on the 30 mil, on one of the 30 mils, and then I went and bought a couple of your stands to give away. So that.
Okay, so
that you could get that plexiglass I've been telling you about.
Actually, Chevy Man, I did see that GameStop is going down the shitter. Which reminds me, I did see something quite funny about that. I saw somebody post a little meme up since they fuck everybody so bad on like buybacks. Is somebody gonna offer them like $6 for their company? I mean, shitty prices to buy shit back from people. We'll give you $3 for this brand new game you just got 2 weeks ago that's still fresh on the market.
Yeah, they've had their time, but with the new generation of consoles, like you can just download the game instead and pay less than you would pay way less than you would at GameStop. What the fuck's the point?
Yeah, physical copies aren't worth shit anymore when you can digitally download any fucking game to almost every console out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got shit like, what is it, fucking GameFly, where you can just fucking go and rent your shit.
Or Redbox. Redbox has PS4, Xbox games. So yeah, it all is what it is. Like anybody who thought they were immune from what the internet is doing, no, you're not. No. Why do you think Walmart's going full Amazon? Like they're going full Amazon.
Nobody goes full Amazon.
Never.
Oh, they go full Amazon right there. Because they've already got the stock, they've got the warehouses, they've got the trucks. All they're doing is just they're just going to keep shutting stores down, keep circling it in further and further, and pretty soon be all online.
They've added the pickup option to all of the stores here, so you can just go to Walmart.com and build yourself a grocery list of actual groceries, and then just go pick it all up at the store.
Yep.
No need to go walk around and wander with the people at Walmart anymore. Like,
same thing with Target.
The downside of that is you don't get to wander around and look at the people of Walmart.
True. It's still the best place in the world to go people watching.
That's true.
And there's some strange shit that goes through those.
What I like to do is I go in there and I have to stay in the store until I catch someone vaping in the store. And it does not take long.
Yeah, no, never does. Especially not here. Usually you see walking right in the front door blowing clouds like a fucking moron. Just like,
yeah. And the greeter's just like,
yep.
Weird question.
No, I've never seen someone vape in our Walmart. Ever.
You've never seen anybody vape in your Walmart?
Never. I've never seen anybody vape inside one of the stores.
You've got a new game to play now.
No, I have to go home.
They're all over in the food section. Like you'll see them trying to sneak through the food section. They'll be trying to do like a sneaky rip, or it's just a dickhead that's going down the center of the aisle and he just rips a big cloud.
Yeah, doesn't give a fuck.
I took a rip in Walmart one time, and I wasn't thinking about it, and I had my mod, and it was just I was standing there talking to someone, a friend that I had seen there, and I fucking pulled it out, and before I realized it, I had took a hit, and I was like, oh fuck. So I'm letting it off in my shirt and my jacket and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck?
Cloud coming out of your shirt.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm on fire.
walk very fast.
See, I guess it must be an Iowa thing. Like we haven't had. I remember a time where I went down to Missouri and I seen people just smoking regular cigarettes in Walmart and stuff like that, and it wasn't too long ago. But we haven't had smoking in stores for so long. I think it's just common that we never got anybody vaping in stores. So
Maybe you just don't have a big enough population.
That's what I was wondering.
Like your percentage of idiots around you is lower because the population's lower. Like here it's really concentrated population everywhere. So my concentration of idiots is higher. Like I'll go to Safeway to go like hit the deli real quick and buy a thing of soup and a sandwich for dinner. And sure as shit, there'll be someone walking over by the hard alcohol section just vaping their fucking face off in the grocery store. It's like, dude, it's been illegal. It's been illegal here for a couple of years now, and you're making me, a fellow vapor, look like a dick. Douche. You don't say anything like that. You're like, hey, dude, you probably shouldn't be vaping in here, man. And then usually you get fuck you, and they do what they want. That's what you get for trying to have a reasonable conversation with people.
that's just like Meter. He does what he wants.
Meter does do what he wants. I do what I want.
Fuck you, bitches.
Whatever I do, what I want.
That's right.
Look at my shiny ass shirt, motherfuckers.
That's right.
You know who I'm is? Just
Hashtag
like that.
Sparky shirts, bitch.
I got a shirt with my name on it. I'm big time, bitches.
Several shirts with my name on it.
And an Eliquid.
Right.
What?
I was supposed to have shirts with my name on it, but I think that person forgot about it.
No, you have a shirt with Black Cat's name on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was supposed to have shirts with Stand Up 3D, but that never happened.
You got a Black Cat shirt. Good enough.
It's okay. You don't need shirts with your name on it.
Well, it wasn't going to even.
That always
my
bugs me
business.
when I used to have to work in a gas station and you got the patch with your name on it, and people come up to pay and they're like, "Thanks, Ray." How the fuck do you know my name?
It wasn't going to be my name. It was going to be Stand Up 3D, but
still, I give my wife crap about it because she always uses the person's name at the checkout. And then it's nice to personalize it. It's nice to. I'm like, yeah, but you just confused the fuck out of the person. They've had a hard day and they didn't want to know how you know them.
And hang on, where the fuck do I know that person from? I don't even know if they look familiar or not, but they know me.
then you realize when you get home, oh wait, my name's on my shirt. They don't know me.
Fuck. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the audience and of the panel, it's time to head her around the room. Call this motherfucker a night so I can get my happy ass to bed.
Who the fuck is Jesse Stucker Shirts?
The fucking Jesse Stucker Shirts.
I like it. Stand up 3D, just really small right here.
Speaking of, who the fuck is Jesse Stucker? Why don't you go first?
Thanks for having me on the show. I don't even think we told everybody that there was the 30% off discount code while the show is going.
Did we? I don't think we did.
I don't know. I'm not sure if we did. I know I set it up, but I don't know if we told
set it up and with his own company. He didn't even put the word out there at the beginning of the show.
Come on, that's bad advertising, bad business.
If everybody remembers from last week, though, I did tell everybody that pretty much watches every week that every show that I do, every time that I'm on Golf Team Show, it's going to be 30% off the entire show on my site. So, but anyway, yeah, go check out my site. Watch the show Friday night. It's going to be fucking awesome. The release of the new flavor. It's going to be out of this world. And yeah, that's it.
Who are you passing it to, Sunshine?
That would be Meter.
No, you can't pass the meter now, you
can't
motherfucker.
pass the meter.
Unfuck
Meter's
yourself.
off limits.
Leafa.
What? Oh, that's Yeti. We haven't heard that for a long time. Yeah. Pink Pussy, thepinkpussylist.com. Check it out. It's still up. My awesome Patreons are still paying for the site, so that's awesome. It's still up. You guys can find out where you can use Pink Pussy code on all of these awesome sites that support it. Yeah, come Friday. It's gonna be a long day for Friday for me. We're gonna have that 5:30 show on the Door Eliquid, and then we'll have Bog Life, and then we'll have Fresh, and then I usually stay up and watch Tommy's show and hang out in the shack over at vapeshack.org. So if you're not a member over there, come over and check it out as well. Thanks, TJ.
Thanks for coming on, buddy, even though you were late. Glad to see you.
I was busy.
I guess you don't have to pick who's next because there's really only one other option right now.
That's right. With all the hype going on about Adore E-Liquid right now. Don't forget, coming soon, that new flavor from Ohmageddon. Ohmageddon's got a, what is it? It's a cream de menthe cheesecake with caramel drizzle. If I remember correctly, what he said it was going to be.
Something like that.
So, and he has said it publicly, so I'm not spoiling. I'm not spoiler alert, everybody. That's not a spoiler. So yeah, he put it out on his own Instagram that Ohmageddon has a new flavor coming. It's going to be fucking immaculate. It's going to be amazing, everybody. That's right, butterscotch angel food with cream de menthe drizzle. Now I remember it.
Ooh.
Butterscotch angel food with cream de menthe.
Butterscotch angel cake with creme de menthe finish.
Yep. It's going to be lovely. Going to be absolutely lovely. It is on his Instagram. Just keep your eyes peeled for what's going over on Giancarlo's. Obviously, Friday night for the big reveal. The big reveal. You guys can look as hard as you want at this bottle. There's nothing on there that tells you what it's going to be. I can tell you if you're a fan of this flavor, you're going to be in love. You're going to be in love with this vape. It's going to be fantastic, everybody. Fantastic. Hang out with us Friday. I got confirmation, I think, during this show. Yeah, that Vinyl and Vapor, Eric from Vinyl and Vapor over on Instagram is going to be our guest. He does a lot of advocacy work. If you paid attention to Instagram at all for vaping, you've seen his stuff flow through your page. He does drawings. He does a lot of label work for a bunch of different companies. He has his own e-liquid line. He was on Drop the Shame. He's a former alcoholic who's made pretty damn good life for himself. So he's a really, really, really awesome guy. So if you guys haven't seen anything with him, come hang out with us Friday. He's a really, really, really cool guy, and I think you guys are really going to like the show. And go check out Vaping Swag for the Meter Made Melons. And that VSO blueberry, the best blueberry flavor on the planet.
Fuck yeah.
Planet. And that I'll back that one up for fucking ever. So and Cafefe Intervape, since I saw Bob walk in here. Cafefe Intervape. Remember, you can use the coupon code Pink Pussy over there as well. Everybody be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. Back to TJ at the Pissy Pants desk. You got Pissy Pants today, TJ.
Oh, welcome back to the Pissy Pants desk. Hello.
That's right.
Yeah, actually, the only person who has pissy pants around my house right now is my son. That potty training thing is not going so well.
Takes a while.
Yeah, and he's not having any of it. In fact, he shit his britches today. For the first time. That was a fun one. Glad I missed out on that.
You should buy Everybody Poops just do it anyway, because even if your wife doesn't want that book in the house.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to do that. Anyhow, as everybody is going to keep pounding into your skull, 2 days. Friday. That's 6:30 out east, 3:30 out west. And for those of us who live Central Time, that's 5:30. Adore Liquid YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed over there, go subscribe and If I'm not mistaken, it's youtube.com/AdoreEliquid. We'll be live. Showing up that new. You guys want a closer look, see if you can figure out what it is? There you go. Good luck. All I can tell you so far is it's phenomenal. I don't know if this is going to last me till Friday. I'm going to have to put some aside. Which reminds me, Vandy, if you're still out there, and Randall, make sure you guys email me. So that way we can get those 30 mils out to you. Like I said, your choice, either pre-mixed so you can enjoy it right away, or I'll get you 30 mil that you can mix up yourself.
And Papa and J. Jerry, make sure you email Jesse.
I'm trying.
If you don't, I'm giving your stand away Friday.
And also, like you said, go check out Ohmageddon. Watch for that new to hit. If you want, you can get some of this Bali song that I'm currently out of and empty. Oh, it's a sad day. Other than that, go check out Vaping Swag. Also, for those of you who are of the bearded variety, swaggyshane.com as well. That's where I get all my beard oil from. And that stuff is phenomenal. That the Deep Forest, or that one, that's the hot ticket for me. And the sweet citrus.
Sweet citrus is my favorite.
Oh yeah, that one. Depending on the day, it's one of those two. I do like the cool one as well, but not as much as those two. Those two are just fucking banging it out of the park there. And that, the only other one I do want to mention here, Coil Vapes. Oh, check out Dean. Dean for president, as we were talking about earlier.
Be the most fascinating 4 years I've seen.
All right. Other than that, since Leafa didn't state it, just go to thepinkpussylist.com. That'll give you everybody in the vape community who is using the code PINKPUSSY to get you your minimum 10% off. There is more out there. Kenny B right now offering 25% off with that code. 25%. We need to fix his truck. And he could be charging full price, so he could get his truck fixed. But you know what? He's not that kind of guy. Go support him. Go help him out. Even though he's not...
His truck fixed 3/4 of the way.
That's right. So he's going to be missing a shock, part of a strut, and he's going to be missing fucking a quarter of the fucking bolts that hold on his oil pan.
Only going to have front brakes.
Yeah. Oh no, rear brakes only. Front brakes are too expensive. Going to take him fucking 3 times the distance to stop. Also, even though he's not here, go over to YetiWire.com. Support our high-end brother who is now too good to show up on Wednesdays. Hanging out with the Resistance crew and all. I get it. You got a new crew. Don't forget where you came from. Get published in magazines. Become part of a crew. Forget us lowly fellas down here at the bottom of the barrel. It's okay. You guys put out some fine stuff, and it's always Black Friday over there.
I'd say we're middle of the barrel, not the bottom.
Oh. In this case, I kind of feel like the bottom of the barrel, and it's not been around this long. I'm just saying, it's been, what, almost a month now, I think? Just saying. Yeti, if you're watching this, TikTok, motherfucker, TikTok.
What happens, man? They abandon the mothership when they find themselves that new.
That's what happens.
This way, Jesse's business is going to take off, and he's going to be on Not Another Vape Show, and he's going to forget all about Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah,
you say that now.
Vape Magazine article.
You say that now. Wait till you're in Vape Magazine, motherfucker.
Right.
The other things I did want to talk about here before I pass it off here. One, again, if you live in the state of Wisconsin or are a Wisconsin vapor, follow the call to action that's over on Kassoff for the city of Milwaukee. The indoor vaping ban is fine everywhere else but vape shops. It's one place it should not be banned, but they've grouped it all together into any public building, so that will include those shops. So make sure you do something now, because we don't have a lot of time before it goes in front of the fucking governor of Milwaukee or whatever the fucking mayor of Milwaukee for him to sign it into law there. So I think it's like 6 days left or 5 days. So make sure you do it now sooner rather than later. Also, keep an eye on that mass bill. And I think New Jersey's got something going on again too, don't they?
Massive tax.
Yep, massive tax in New Jersey. So look at those calls to actions that are out there. Please help them out if you can. If you need to, find a phone book, give some fucking fake address. Doesn't matter. Just get in there and help them out.
Ask Daytime Frank. He's got an address for you.
That's right. I'm sure he's probably got a couple that he can swing to you. Use the fucking...
No, he actually owns property in New Jersey.
There you go. Bam.
His house.
So send him a message. Then you'll have his direct address as well, so you can send him dick pics through the mail. So that way, while he's out on the road, his wife opens them and wonders what the fuck is going on. Other than that, though, you guys know it. It's all the same. Educate, advocate, not for ourselves, but for those people who have not made the switch coming behind us. That includes those indoor vape bans that I'm talking about there in Milwaukee. How are those guys going to know that to be able to find the right flavor unless they can vape and try those flavors inside of the shop? I'm just saying. Other than that, you guys have a fantastic night. It has been a blast as always. I love you all. Thank you all for coming out. Dawn, you're fucking fantastic, and I can't wait till Friday. I'm going to try to make it on the show. I don't know if I will. It's going to depend on the missus, but I will definitely be in the comments at a bare minimum. Other than that, I'm going to pass it off over to the meter. Let him take us out only the way the meter can.
Well, first and foremost, thank you again, TJ, for having me on this panel. It is the highlight of my every Wednesday night to know that I have this panel full of dudes and this audience full of lunatics that come back week after fucking week for some reason. And we appreciate you because you guys are the reason that we do this. You've heard a lot tonight, and you're going to hear more for the next couple days. About 2 days left. There's 2 days left. Then you have to remember the important date. You have 22 days left before the period ends for our chance to speak intelligently and represent ourselves to the federal government while we've got the chance. We not only have a chance, we got an extended chance. So what that means to me and what it should mean to you is that we have an extended period of time to get out to the brick and mortars, to find the people who aren't keeping up with the social media aspect of it, who aren't keeping up with the giant CASA campaign because they don't do anything online. We have to get the real world vapors who don't follow the shit that we see every week, and we have to get the word out. We have 22 days left until this chance is gone. And as you've already seen in multiple different places, they're not waiting for us. God damn it. Speaking of not waiting, they're not waiting for us to get our shit together so we can present this thing. They're giving us a window, and that window is fucking closing. So before that window slams on our little fucking fingers hanging onto the edge, we've got to get as many people through that fucking opening as we can. So if you haven't, for some reason, take yourself over intelligently and etiquette-usingly, put yourself a comment in so that you have your voice spoken for. And then go find someone who doesn't even know about the FDA comment period and tell them everything. Verbally vomit everything they need to know on their face and hold them by the shoulders till they understand. We're almost out of time. It's time to care. We have to band together or be banned together. There's no more options.
Thank you, Meter.
Outstanding. That's the one thing I did forget to mention, and that was probably one of the most important. My apologies to everyone for being that dickhead. Thank you, Meter, for picking up my slack.
Got you, brother.
Oh, shit. It's time for us to get the fuck out of here. Giz, you showed up just in time.
Oh, God, and he is naked.
Bye, Richard Head.
And he's gone.
He's mighty proud of that keto work he put in, isn't he?
Being as he is now flashed everyone, and I'm going to get a ban against my channel for that. Who wants to take us out?
Remember, everybody, as you go through your week, try to sit down in your computer chair naked and get off your butts and vape.
Not like you! Grown up, motherfucker!
That's right. Grown-ups, motherfucker!
Bye.